Welcome to Gladiators, brought to you from the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham. And once again, we're going to follow the progress of 4 contenders as they battle it out against the might of our gladiators in 6 different events.
And those 4 are going to be trying to get through to the quarterfinals and maybe even a shot at the semi and the grand finals.
Let's bring out our first female contenders. They are Rhiann Pritchard
and Rowan Duxbury. For a living?
I'm a full-time mum.
How many children have you got?
I got 2 great little guys, Paul and Darryl, aged 10 and 14.
And what special training have you done for Gladiators?
I've just told you, John, I'm a full-time mum. What else training do you need, really? No, seriously, I work out 3 times a week, and I go a lot of power walking along the beaches in Sidmouth and up the cliffs.
So what makes a mother of 2 want to come on Gladiators?
Well, there just comes a time you just got to leave the housework behind and the washing up and Monday things and look for a challenge.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mothers going to be with you in spirit. Off you go, get ready. Thanks very much.
Contender ready! Next up against Falcon is Rowan, and looking at those stats, incredible to think she's a mother of 2.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Falcon to work straight away on the whistle. And some good hits in there. Oh, it's blow for blow. Synchronized sky biking. And riding that sky bike with great technique, keeping a good balance. Here we come. Blow for blow. Who's going to go down first? Oh, on the whistle, 5 points. Great technique. And look at Paul and Darryl, aren't they pleased for Mum? Looking at that replay, Rowan takes 2 heavy blows to the back of the head, but survives to grab those precious points.
Well done, Rowan. Tell us, how does that compare with looking after the boys at home?
Oh, get me home straight away, I tell you, that is tough.
Contenders ready! Gladiators ready! 3, 2, 1.
Let's play ball. And Rowan straight in for 2 points, and so is Rhiann. Great start. Oh, then he lost the top in the process there. Oh, another 2 points there, and taken down. She's got to improve her aim if she's going to try throwing them. Oh, and Scorpio showing her that lycra does stretch. 2 points there for Rhiann. Great defence there by Nightshade, throwing her out of the ballpark. Rowan and Rhiann going back to reload as they split. And 2 points nicely in for Rowan. Oh, beautiful block. That won't count. He was grounded, that will not count. Definitely hit the floor before the ball went in. There's the whistle. Good game, girls.
It was a fast and at times rather violent game.
It was rather embarrassing, actually. A couple of times my top was half ripped off.
Oh.
So that was a bit difficult, doing the balls and trying to put myself together as well.
Some male admirers over there. Well, Rhiann, not too bad at all. 4 points.
Yes, I'm glad of those 4 points, thank you.
So after 4 events, Rhiann's on 19 and Rowan stretches up to 15. Let's find out a little bit more about Rowan Duxbury.
Well, I've got 2 great little boys. Well, I say little boys. One's 10, that's Darryl, and one's 14, Paul, so they're real little men around town at the moment. They're very, very supportive of their mum, you know, of me and the things I get involved in. They're quite chuffed sort of not to have too much of a conventional mumsy type. In fact, I remember an incident a little while ago. I was listening to my youngest, my 10-year-old, in the bedroom, and he was talking to his friend, and he was saying, when I grow up, he said, I think I'd like a physique, just like my mum.
And the boys have every right to be proud of their mum. She's doing very well. Let's see how she does in Atmospheres.
Gladiators
to rock and roll, dudes. 60 seconds of rocks and shocks. Oh, lightning strikes. Oh, Panther takes out Rowan. And here she comes on pod 2. Not quite there. Lightning keeps her out. Rowan trying to get to grips with her atmosphere. They weigh some. Up on the pod 3, but yes, it's there. 3 points. Rianne making a move on pod 4. Over the top. Oh, she misses. And here comes Rowan, straight over the top, and she gets it. Another 3 points. Rianne yet to score. Oh, moved off pod 2 there. Great defensive moves from the Gladiators. Rianne blocked out a 4 there. So Lightning did an excellent job closing out Rianne. No points there, but well done, Rowan. 6.
Well done, Rowan. You scored 6 very valuable points. What's it like in there?
Oh, that's one hell of a crazy contraption. It's like being inside a big budgie ball or something. I mean, when that starts rolling, you've just got to go with it.
Any knocks and bumps?
Yeah, but it's good fun. It's this good physical work. It's brilliant.
Well, 6 points. Well done. Well done, Rowan.
Thank you.
And the boys are well pleased with that. And Lightning shut out Rianne and celebrates. Tumble down. So with those 6 points, Rowan moves into the lead. Rianne remains on 19, but Rowan's up to 21.
Rowan's turn against Nightshade.
On guard. Three, 2, 1.
Rianne said that height advantage destroys the contender's confidence. This contest won't last long with those kind of blows. She's gained some kind of balance now. Nightshade following up with a couple of great shots. Look at those to the head, and it's all over. She was history. Awesome power from Nightshade. Trained by Shadow, and it shows.
Rowan, you were desperately in need of the points.
I'm desperately in need of an anodyne, I tell you.
She gave you quite a few bashes around the head.
She's a strong woman, that one.
And
Look out for her.
And a difference in size as well.
Yeah, it's a bit tough up there. Yeah, she's way up there. But it's good, good.
Listen, the woman's still got a smile on her face.
Oh.
It's got to be good. Well done, Rowan. Thank you.
Yes, well done, Rowan. What a good contender. Unfortunately, though, like Rianne before her, she didn't pick up any points. So the scores remain the same. Rianne on 19, Rowan just ahead on 21. Back to Willie.
Welcome back from the break, and we're standing here anxiously awaiting the commencement of the Eliminator.
Well, we won't be needing any gladiators here, so I'll say goodbye to you, Wolf.
Goodbye. Just understand one thing.
What?
I did not slip.
Okay, you heard it first. Let's hope that Rowan doesn't slip as she contemplates the stretch ahead of her. And Rianne's got some ground to catch up. Looking at those scores, Rowan is on 21, Rianne on 19. So Rowan has those 2 points, which gives her a 1 second head start.
Rowan, you will go on my first whistle. Rianne, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
And the whistles close together. The mother of all assault courses, the Eliminator. It's up and over the bars and then onto the ropes. And Rowan is already onto the overhead ladder. Very demanding on the upper body strength. Rianne joins her now. If they slip, remember, 10-second penalty. Across the revolving beams onto the cargo net, which is the real drainer of the strength. Now we're making good progress across the rolling. Rowan's going to make it to the top first, so she'll go across to the furthest zip line. As she steps off into space, it's 90 feet down to the splashdown there on the crash mats. And on to one of our new elements on Eliminator, the balance beam. She's got plenty of time. No need to rush this one. Still no sign of Rian. Oh, no time to sit down on the job. And she gets all her stamina for a one take up the travelator. Come on, all the way to the top. Grabs the rope. Geronimo for a place in the quarterfinals. Her sister delighted, and so are the kids. Well done, Mum. And here comes Rian. Valiantly. Oh, look at that. It happens so often on this travelator. You don't get the run-up. Whoops, excuse me, Mr. Cameraman. Rian should be the best. There's the babysitter now getting involved. I wouldn't fancy her chances up that travelator. Come on, Rian. Every ounce of strength, you've got to give it to her. She's giving it her all. And this time she gets up. Not going to be the fastest time in the world, but look at that. Straight through. Great contender. And the babysitter well pleased with that.
Well, Rowan, congratulations. One of our first winners. Well done.
Thank you, John. It's brilliant.
Now, Rowan, tell us, what were you thinking about as you were going up the escalator? We've just seen Rian try and only get through on a second time, and it's very hard. What were you thinking about?
I was thinking I just got to win it for my boys. They'll never forgive me if I came second, so do it for you, boys.
Well done, Rowan. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Well, to start with, I suppose it really was the cargo net that did you in, but ultimately it was also the travelator.
Yeah, I just didn't realise how hard it would be. So, it's so draining, everything else. You then get to the travelator, and if you can't do it the first time, whew.
Great determination. You did lose on this occasion, but you've been a terrific sport. It's been great fun having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Rian! Well, Gary and Rowan are our winners for this week. Why don't you join us next week when 4 more contenders will face the ultimate challenge of the Gladiators!
Let the game begin, turn to come along. You can take control and feel the drawing. Going down to the front of the eliminator. Let's go and breaking it down with the gladiators. Cause you may see a dark town block out the lunch.
Do not attempt to recreate any of the events you have seen on Gladiators. Both contenders and gladiators have been trained for this competition, and safety equipment is mandatory.